Welcome back, finally, to another episode of Akiba's trip, Undead and Undressed, after 3 months. Though, depending on your perspective, it might not have been any time at all, so, yeah. Gotta say some stuff as Kati does this whole thing. A little rusty, so hopefully I will be up to snuff on this game. I gotta admit, there's some embarrassing moments coming up. Just building myself up for them right now. So, if you remember, we got through the whole concert thing. Now we're shopping with Kati and we're spending money on something. I don't know what it is. And neither does she, because she's using non-specific descriptors. We just know it was a shopping list and it was important and Pops needed it, and now we're gonna go through UD+. So we're gonna go back to Mogra and, you know, kick out the jams. Here, I check my email really quick. Not really important, but you know, just flicking through stuff. Yep. Name drop Obama. You know it's a good game when they name drop Obama. Ooh yeah. You know, in a hot political season, you gotta get some gripping commentary. Even though this game is like, I don't know, like 3 years old. All right, so now we're gonna meet the big bad. Oh, I hate to spoil for you guys. I know you don't want me to drop any hot, steaming spoilers on you this early in the playthrough. I know, and I feel bad, but at the same time, this guy's gonna walk up and in the game, in a very just in a very smooth way, in a very blatant and smooth way, is gonna reveal this guy as the big bad. So this fucking guy with his fucking 3 triangle necklace tie thing there, his fucking whip jacket with the weird buttons, his facial hair that maybe he should trim a little less because it looks dumb, his majestic cold gaze, and here I don't know. I was like kind of wondering whether I was gonna make a decision there or not. So this guy and his giant sword. I mean, the guy's got a giant sword. So yeah, this guy's the big bad. He says he's simply watching the city. Completely full of shit. This guy's gonna be nice now, but next time we see him, we're gonna beat him up. Yep, spoilers. Sorry, if I broke your heart, if I betrayed your trust. Look at this guy. The game is not even going to be subtle about him being like the big bad. I think Kati literally says something like, this guy looks like the final boss from a video game or something, and it's like, yeah, Choir, I get what you're getting at. I get it. We'll see this guy again, so we'll see him in like the next like 4 hours, and something big's gonna happen, and then we're gonna beat him up in like a weird fucking like warehouse. Yes. We're gonna preach a little Akiba, you know, flair, gotta love it. Eden, oof. Yes. Yes, this guy's gonna be, you know, real in there. So, yeah, this guy, big sword. That big sword is really annoying, but we're gonna handle it. I promise. Later, far later, or maybe I'll eat my words. Hopefully not. I think she's gonna drop the line right here. Actually. Nope. I swear she says something like that. Oh no, I think she's about to say it. Like, yeah, look, it's like vital clue to aid us in our quest. Yeah, I feel he may be important. Yeah, well, I guess we'll never see him again, guys. Don't worry, that guy never shows up ever again in the entire game. I promise. Alright, so now we're gonna go to Mogra. Cause we got so we did the shopping list stuff. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. And now we're coming back to reconvene. So This is going to be a pivotal point. And by that, I mean, if you remember, the route we're doing is Shion's route. We're not doing anyone else's route. And this is one of the first big choices in the game that you make to get to that route, to, you know, make that route more, you know, cemented in reality. And it's gonna come up soon. It's gonna be a patrol question. I think it's pretty soon. It's been so long. This is stuff. I'm gonna break a unwritten rule and just tell you this is footage right here. This is like 4-month-old footage. This is like, I recorded this like when I made the last video. And so I don't remember how long this exchange goes on for. And I'm a very professional game. Here it is. So I can either pick Shizuku, Toko, or I can pick by myself. But by myself isn't really by myself. It's by myself, and then Shion's gonna show up, and then that's gonna start a thing between her and me, which is great because it's exactly what we want. Because this is a Shion route playthrough. It's not anything else. And here, finally, and since we didn't do any combat, I can't really, I mean, there's nothing to really compare it to, but I'm just going to tell you something right now after we bridge the gap here, which is here. So, here's me trying to get used to the controls again. This is really embarrassing. This is going to be a really embarrassing video, guys. I'm just going to warn you now. Oh, man. I'm having flashbacks, and it was like 3 hours ago. Well, you know, when I'm recording this. Anyways, I'm accepting all the side missions I need. I almost accepted that, but then I remembered that those were repetition, the repeating side missions. You don't have to do them. I forgot completely what the quests were, so I had to look. Here's me fumbling. So, we're gonna go to the side streets, because we have one simple quest to do. And it's very, very easy. And I gotta run all the way over here to get to it. First I'm gonna run into the shop assistant for the flyer. It's a repeat flyer, so I don't get it. But, as you know, I'm just picking up flyers for fun. I almost left here. Thankfully I didn't. So we're gonna beat the shit out of this guy. He likes, you know, taking pictures of, you know, girls' underwear. And we're gonna beat the shit out of him for it, because we're defenders of justice. We're defenders of all things righteous and holy. Right, I think. Even though we beat people up and strip them. This guy's got a big fucking, like, sandwich from Subway on a stick to fight us with. And this is incredibly embarrassing. I kept hitting the jump button because I forgot what the controls were. And then I kind of remembered what I was supposed to be doing. And all the combat in this video is rough. Like, I get damaged way more than I was supposed to be. Here I completely forgot how to block, though I did remember how to mash buttons, so I was doing that for a little bit, and it's working. I really should fix my pants. However, I did not. Somehow I got away with him not pulling them off. I was expecting it to happen, especially because I was trying to go over his hat here, and as you can see, it was a big fucking pain in the ass. But, lucky for us, I won. And I got this guy's big kebab stick. Another weapon I'm never going to use because those big weapons aren't good. And then finally, once I realized there was nothing else I could do, we're finally going to go back to Radio Kaikon. Reason of which is because we're going to meet up with Shion and beat some people up. And immediately, walking right in, there she is. Our girl. And this is going to be the first exchange with her that we get to make a choice that's going to help us win her heart. And it's not this one. This one I was trying to figure out what I thought the wittiest response was, and then I just kind of picked the first one. So, here, when you make a choice in this game that benefits a character, any character, it makes a little bell jingle for you. Like, yeah, you're on the right track, you got it, like, you know it, you know, put your fingers out, like, yeah. So, right about here, Shion's talking about her great, you know, intrigue, and I'm just looking on my phone, and she's very intrigued, and I just want to beat people up with my microphone, honestly. Very intelligent conversations, really intelligent. And then These guys are gonna come over and try to beat us up after Shion uses her app, and you know, I do like whoever does her voice. And, hi, bingo. So this guy's mad that she took a picture, and here we go. The first choice that matters. You're gonna hear it. Hear that? Get used to that sound, because you're gonna hear that a lot more. Hopefully, if I don't fuck up. Don't worry, I won't fuck up. I promise. If I do, you can laugh at me, and I'll literally make a video of being like, I don't know, crying or doing something embarrassing, because if I somehow mess this up, which I won't, I will not mess this up. It would be unfortunate, but that is the first choice. And that jingle jingle jangle means we are on the right path, and now we're gonna beat these guys up. The way this game works is the high, middle, and low hit buttons are to the right, and I'm a left-oriented. And that's what I remembered to block, which I wasn't doing, if you noticed last time. I'm a left-oriented person, so I was trying to hit, you know, the left button to do attacks, but that's the jump button in this game. And so, in an incredibly embarrassing attempt to try to hit this guy, I jumped. But now, kind of can tell I'm getting back into the hang of things. It's kind of a gradual increase, thankfully, because, I mean, this game isn't really, like, complicated. Like, the movesets and, like, learning stuff are complicated. A lot of magic, to be honest. But, you know, I'm rusty. I'm so old and rusty, and it's my fault. And there I tried to guard against an unguardable attack, and I knew it was unguardable. Very smart of me. But here I go. I tried to pull that guy's pants off, but it did not work, sadly. I'm going to be saying that a lot more in this playthrough. But basically, this is a pretty cut and dry fight here. Gotta get all those chain grabs, and Shion, I wasn't really paying attention to her. Partner dynamics in this game aren't like the most refined, I guess, is the word I would say. Like, there's partner commands, and other than the partner duo like attack, which we haven't gotten yet, and I've talked about that, I'm more than certain already, but like I said, it's been so long. But the duo attack, you know, the duo finisher attack. Other than that, like, the partner commands, like to attack or defend or whatever, are like really not important. And like I've played this game on the hardest difficulty, and really it does not change anything. like the dynamics, other than the finisher when you get it, are like the partner dynamics are like you just kind of let them do whatever. And here Shion did a million spin kicks and kept ruining my attempt to grab this guy's hat, and then she just did it. Oh, the chick's hat, I'm sorry. Ugh. And now I'm gonna run around and grab shit, and that I'm never gonna use. Hilariously enough, I forgot to sell all this shit I picked up, which was not a smart idea because, I mean, I don't think there's an inventory limit, but I should really just sell stuff for money anyway. Anyways, Shion and I, you know, did work. We did some good stuff, and we learned that we're bounties. That's right. They're coming to get us because they want to make money, and that's great, because I want to beat more people up. So now we're going to go back to Mogra. Not yet, really. Call me a little boy. Huh. Oh my god. So, having done a main mission, as you know, means we're going to get more side missions, which means we're going to do those first, obviously. So here I am, going to get these new side missions. There's two. One of them, I'm just gonna let you observe this one, but we got a warning email. They're like, don't look into those synthesizers, guys. It's gonna be bad. So I decided that I should upgrade my microphone. So I believe, after running through the inventory for some reason, I believe, yeah, I went to the shop to get more microphones. You're gonna see me buy 2 here, but I will come back and buy like 4 more later, because I thought I had less money than I actually did, and then I realized that later on when I was getting money for doing side quests, so I go back and buy more, and that's gonna be later. But here, this guy, you have to fight this guy, and you have to talk to him first. But he does this thing where he hits you out of the dialogue, as you can see. And when he hits you out of the dialogue, what happens is you can't talk to him anymore. But then I jumped into his attack, and he hit me. So now I'm going through the dialogue options that you're supposed to go through, right? So, but here's the problem. So with all of his, guttural noises, what's gonna happen is that we're gonna fight him, but I can't get up. One of the things about this game that's really wonky is if you get hit when you're not in the combat mode, the game does something where when you're in combat mode and you get knocked down, there's a priority to get your character back up on your feet. But when you're not in combat mode, there's not. So here I'm mashing every button on my controller to get up, but it's not improving anything. So here I have to run away, get into combat mode deliberately, and then heal. Which was it was very funny when it happened. But talking about it now, it's just kind of ridiculous because the game is not set up with the idea of you being out of combat mode and then you fighting people. So when you get knocked down, like, the game doesn't know when to pick you back up, so you're down there forever. And it's very odd. So, and I don't know why that quest is so weird to get into, but this time I did not fall for this guy's trickery. I went for the smash hit, though it was not enough to send him flying. Luckily, the guy's headband is one of the first things I went for, so that I wouldn't have to focus on head injuries later. I miss him here, as I do with many of the parry head attacks, because, ducking and all that. Here we just lay this guy to waste. And I get money, and then I realized that I could have bought more microphones, but I will not at this point. Instead, I'm going to go over to the side streets. And we're going to go take pictures. So, in this quest, after I run into the flyer lady again, which I failed, or did I fail? No, I didn't. I thought I failed. There's a point where I try to run into a flyer lady and I don't even get anything. But we're gonna go over to the outskirts here and talk to this guy, and he wants to us to go take pictures. And this is one of those quests where I basically just kind of run through it and do it and get it done with and just be done. So what you're going to see is me running places. Anyways, I didn't read any of that text, so I had to go look at the quest. There's one on Main Street Southwest and one on Main Street Northeast. One's near the Toro no Ana shop. One's near the soft map shop. We're going to the soft map one first. It's very simple quest. It's not... this is just kind of one of those busy work quests where it's just like, yeah, go take pictures of shit. Or like, yeah, go take pictures of food for me. It's like, okay. Well, I'll do it. You're gonna pay me money to go take pictures. I do like the camera mode in this game because it's basically just the normal movement, except it puts you in a first-person camera view. It doesn't really change your speed. It doesn't change the way the game works. It just puts you in a different view mode with the camera. So here I just went, oh yeah, I do get a real fly here. I thought maybe I should just go into camera mode and just like run it the entire time, so that's what I do. And you get this like kind of fake-o first person view, which is interesting, but not, useful, because the camera, like, I'm never using the camera, except for moments like these. So we took those pictures for this man here. Strippism, truly the hottest phenomenon that hit Akiba back in the ripe years of 2013 or whenever it was. My knowledge is so rusty. So here we're gonna go get paid. This guy in his greasy ass tracksuit is gonna pay us money, and it's gonna be great. But yes, at this point, I'm done with the current iteration of side missions for this particular mission set, and that's pretty much it. It's I have to apologize, though I don't know why I want to apologize, because in the future, whenever anyone watches this seamlessly, it's not going to make any sense. But hopefully I'm going to shake the rust off here and keep this going consistently, starting with this next part, which is where we get to fight more people, and we get to do these really big quests where I get beat up by like 20 people, but I don't die. And here I buy like 3 more microphones before I leave, Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and please continue this journey with me. I am B-Mad. Hope you join, and I'll see you next time.